Metro North, the commuter line that ran the 554 from Poughkeepsie. They've been around for 30 years. This was the first fatal wreck in the railroad's history. 4 people, as I said, killed, including a 58-year-old man named James Lovell, who lived about an hour north of the city in the town of Cold Spring, New York. He did freelance audio for television, was heading into Manhattan for a job. We're joined by his widow, Nancy Montgomery, also his sons, Finn, Jack, and Hudson. I'm so sorry for your loss. Nancy, how are you holding up?
We are holding up, Anderson. We've got a whole community holding us up, and we've got our Jim, who is filling us up with love and holding us up.
What do you want people to know about Jim?
I want people to know that Jim was interested in what everybody was doing. He was pure goodness, and he lived that and showed that and gave that to his boys every single day. He gave that to his guys that he worked with. He gave that to his family and his brothers and his nieces and nephews. He gave that to his beautiful daughter. I want people to know how good Jim was.
Finn, I saw some of the tweets you were sending out. Tell us about your dad.
Well, first off, I just want to say that my dad was not a victim. I don't want him to be known as a victim. Jim Lovell was so much more than just a victim. He was a loving father, great dad, best friend, uncle, great coworker, just always had a smile on his face, never had anything bad to say about anyone. One of the best people you could ever met, and I just want to say I am so proud and blessed that I was able to call him for my father.
I lost my dad when I was 10, and you guys are just so strong to be able to even be talking about him. It's important for you, for other people to know about him, that you want other people to know what he was like.
Absolutely. It's the type of person you'd want to show off in your life.
And he made a point of showing everybody else off.
Is that right?
Yeah, he just wanted to lift everybody up. He was, like I said, always just interested in what everybody else was doing, and so unbelievably proud of his boys and his daughter. Always just wanted to know what they were doing and just to talk about everything that they were doing in their lives, and just always showing great, great interest. And he was, oh, so good at everything that he did, in his work, in his fatherhood, in his community.
Well, I know everybody.
We're really lucky.
I've been reading all day about him, and everybody at NBC and all the other places that he worked had just been singing his praises all day long, and what a great person he was to work with. I understand he was kind of showing you kids how to chop wood recently.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, was he a good wood chopper?
Keep us warm all winter.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The best in all counties.
In all counties. Is there, for Hudson and Jack, I don't want to put you guys on the spot, but is there anything you want to say about your dad?
I just want to say that he was a very loving father, and I miss him a lot, and everybody cared about him, everybody. He was a really big member of the community, and he was so kind.
Well, it's great that you have those memories to hold on to. Nancy, did you realize right away what had happened?
Anderson, I think I claim part of being Irish is just kind of being intuitive, and I honestly, after I sent that first text and didn't hear from him, and then sent the second text, I knew that he was one of the victims. I I didn't want to believe it, and I you know, kind of slowly made my way to my car and made my way down to the scene. But it was pretty clear to me. In my heart, I knew.
And I mean, this just happened.
A different morning.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It was a different kind of morning than our usual mornings. The moon was different. Leaving for the train at 10 minutes to 6. The way we said goodbye was different.
You drove him to the train station.
Quietness at the train station. I did. I drove him to the train station. And there was such peace and quiet at the train station. He was the only one that got on the train in Cold Spring.
And you were saying it was a different goodbye than normally.
Goodbye in the car. Yeah, you know, usually I'm pretty tired in the morning because I work late, and he wakes me up 15 minutes before it's time to go. And I get in the car, and he drives to the train. But that morning, he gave me a kiss goodbye in the car like he usually does, and then we have to cross paths as I'm making my way to the driver's seat. And there was a second kiss, and we don't usually do that. It's usually a mad rush to get to the car. So I got a second kiss.
Well, again, I'm so sorry for your loss, and I know it just sounds so hollow to even say those words, given the profound loss that you all are suffering. And I just wish you strength and peace in the days ahead.
We thank you, Anderson. We thank you for letting us have the opportunity to tell the world how great Jim Lovell was.
Well, it's great to see the pictures that we've been showing of you all as a family and in happier days, and I hope that that keeps you going in the days ahead.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.